everyone. Our question today from the Lorie Burch mailbag is from Matt in Dallas, Texas. Dear Lorie, my parents are getting up there in the years, how delicate of you, Matt, and I decided it would be best to make sure all legal matters are in order sooner rather than later. How do I know my aging parents have the correct up-to-date legal documents ahead of time? Matt, you've hit on a very important issue, and this is very difficult for adult children to address some of these issues with their parents, and not just their parents, but there's a lot of clients that I've dealt with that are in this caregiving role, and it can be a difficult conversation to bring up, and there are ways and strategies to do that. I have to tell you that one of the best ways to do it is to get the planning done yourself. Hint, hint. That actually is a good way to then be a segue to your parents that, hey, mom and dad, I just got my will set up and made me think about what we should do for you. Other ways to bring it up though is you need to ask them how you can help. If they are aging, you can tell them that it really is going to fall to you, and there are opportunities when it comes to the way you may interact with your siblings, and just asking them where they keep important paperwork, and sometimes these things can lead to that conversation being opened up. If they've had any medical issues or they're being admitted to the hospital, sometimes it's asking those questions that may trigger that conversation, but it is important to have that conversation come up. There are a number of different things that you may be put in the position of having to control. There certainly is a need to have powers of attorney, which would allow you to be able to handle medical decisions, medical information, financial powers of attorney, which would allow you to help them pay their bills. A lot of kids and caregivers are put in the position where they're having to help their parents with their bills and their finances, and you need to have those powers of attorney in place. It's really crucial to try and get all of this done, including the will, before they no longer have the capacity. And that's really one of the difficult things that I see happen quite often before the onset of dementia or Alzheimer's, because they have to be of sound mind in order to execute these documents. So it is critical to have the conversation. If a guardianship is needed, where you actually have to be a guardian for your parent, there is a document where where your parent or the individual can pre-appoint a guardian. And again, as much as you can have put in place ahead of time, the better. So these may be difficult conversations to have, but there are a multitude of different ways to help try and bring this up. Perhaps this video would be one way to do that, to send that to them, to make them understand the importance of doing that. There's also a lot of specialists, elder care specialists, as well as financial planners that you may want to make sure that they can meet with, that can help you with some of the funding and the planning. And I encourage you, if you haven't, to work with an advisor or a planner to make sure you may have some things put in place, such as a long-term care policy, so that your kids won't be put in that position. Because the bottom line is, it will fall to you and your siblings when something does happen to mom or dad. So Matt, great question. I'm glad that you brought that up. Really important to get your parents to take this seriously, because it will fall to you all to take care of this. And I hate to see those situations, because it'll already be difficult enough. If you would like to submit a question or want to see other hot topics, please visit us at our YouTube page. Also, to sign up for newsletters or to find out more information, such as our seminars, please visit us on Facebook or on our website. Until the next hot topic in estate planning, remember, if you don't have a will, the state of Texas has one for you.